Welcome to Weight Loss Vlog Day 17. I just got out of bed, pretty groggy, but had a good night's sleep. Let's do our morning weigh-in. Alright, so today's weight was 78.4. Let's check that in. Plus 78.4, it's the same as yesterday. 16.8 fasting. Nothing specific to note. Say add. Let's look at our graph. So yeah, we can see that it's been the same weight for a couple of days, and that's totally fine, right? It might feel like it might bum you out a little bit and go, oh man, it's the same weight. We worked so hard, but remember the target that we set for this week is to stay in 78. So important. So if you look back, we started all the way from 81. Then we went to 80, then 79, and now that if we are lingering in 78 for this week, that's still a win. The most important thing is, how do you feel? I feel much more lighter. I feel stronger. My clothes fit better. I'm having more energy, right? So it's so important to remind yourself of all the non-scale victories as well, and the fact that you're staying in the same weight while you're losing weight, like after you've lost a bunch of weight, is still a big win. Just finished my morning yoga and meditation. The details of the morning yoga are here. Yoga lap by Michael Biker, 14-minute morning warm-up stretches, yoga, just Surya Namaskar, and some breathing exercises as well. I finished it with 3 minutes of pranayama meditation, mindfulness. Today's experience was much better than yesterday. I was feeling more centered. I was feeling more present, and I felt a lot of happiness. Felt very light. It's important, especially in meditation practices. It's important to check in with how you feel, and tell yourself, if it felt good, tell yourself it felt good, because the more your mind associates meditation, mindfulness with being happy, that's where the magic happens, right? And the 3 minutes just went by super fast today. Yesterday it went by much slower. Today it went by pretty fast, and I wanted to do more. So it's a good thing. So it's a muscle. Keep practicing. Keep flexing it. That's the most important thing. And I already changed my clothes for my work, and time to go work. But I'll see you soon. After my morning walk with Chutney. Chutney, say hi. All right. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of video games lately. Nothing crazy, but just a bunch of old retro video games and some new ones. Hence all the video game analogies in my videos recently. Right? So bear with me. Morning antioxidant tea. These days I look forward to it. Even before breakfast, I look forward to this tea. Just been preparing my lunches, and look what I found. Coffee shot. Alright, today is one of those days where I'm ending my fast a little bit early. Yesterday we started fasting at 8:20, so I should have fasted till 12:20 in the afternoon today. It's 12 o'clock right now, but because I have some commitments, I'm gonna break my fast today. And again, it's just good to make a mental note, to not do this regularly. Once in a while it's okay. So that's why I want to share that with you. Sometimes it's okay to bend the rules a little bit. Don't stress too much. It happens. It's fine. As long as it doesn't happen regularly. So let's break the fast. So we have been in the ketosis state. Um, right? So that's still good. And we are just a few minutes shy. So it's okay. But again, not every day. And the fast. Yes. Finish fasting at 12. That's good. You'll do better tomorrow. The important thing with tracking is being honest with yourself. If you miss something, be honest and say you didn't do it. That's why I wanted to show you that, because the moment we start sort of faking, or tracking, the whole system breaks. So if you didn't do it, it's okay. Just say you didn't do it. Track that. And okay. So meal time. Pretty excited for the lunch. Let's go over the lunch and check those off. You know the drill by now. Our sandwich, power packed, has one serving of whole grain, herbs and spices from the cayenne pepper, hot sauce. We have flax seeds in there. We do have some tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, but I'm not going to count that towards vegetables because there's a whole bunch of vegetables coming in part 2 lunch. And then there's hummus, which is 1 count of bean. There's arugula, that's 1 count of greens and 1 count of crucifers all in one. Then we preloaded with water and also had our rooibos tea in the morning, so we're checking that off. And then let's move on to the granola cereal. That's 1 count of whole grains over there. And then we have a cup of quarter cup of nuts. That's 1 serving of nuts. And we are also going to have our multivitamins right after this, so vitamin B12. Awesome, that's our part 1 lunch, 10 out of 24. Just prepping my lunch part 2, and look what my hands reached out for. No, I stopped myself. I actually put my hand inside this to reach out for a couple of chips, but I told myself, don't do it. No snacks, don't have snacks. There'll be time when you can have snacks. Time is not now. That looks amazing. So many options for vegetarians, right? Especially with Indian food, especially South Indian food. There's lots of variety, lots of options. Let's go over them. So we have our vegetable kute. That's 1 serving of bean and 1 serving of vegetables, and then we have the beans curry. This is guar curry, and that's 1 serving of vegetables. Then we have the curry leaf togel, which is 1 serving of greens. It has a lot of curry leaves and cilantro, so that's greens for you. And then we have the rasam soup with a little bit of lentil in there. I didn't put too much lentils in this one, so we're just not going to count it as anything, but it's a powerhouse of amazing spices like cumin seeds, ginger, cilantro, turmeric powder, and a bunch of other things. Very medicinal, very great, good for weight loss and health in general. So I'm probably going to take that as a beverage. And that's all we have, 15 or 24. Oh, and forgot the half chapati, which is our whole grain. So that's all the whole grains for the day. Yes, sir. Out for my NEPA walk with chutney. If you're taking walks, and you should be, right? Sometimes just remember, to be present, to be, to practice mindfulness. You know, it doesn't have to be a spiritual thing or anything like that, but it's very easy to get lost in thoughts and feelings. You know, it's very easy to get lost in thoughts from the past or thoughts of the future, planning for the future or thinking about the past. Sometimes we forget to be present. But the present is where all the everything is, right? So right now, when I'm walking, I'm just trying to think of, you know, the way the skin of my feet feel as I, inside my shoes, as I put every foot on the ground. I try to focus on the sounds, for example, like the sounds of leaves rustling, the wind blowing, like cars zipping by, people doing lawn work, the birds singing, and chutney's sort of leash and collar sort of making noises, right? And I focus on other senses like the smell. What does it smell like? It smells of grass, people cooking, a little bit of smoke here and there, people barbecuing. Then I try to focus on sight, vision. What does it look like? What do the colors look like? The grass is green, and the leaves, trees are starting to bloom. Yeah. And how does it feel on the skin? Like, how's the weather? Yeah, there's a cool breeze blowing. The sun is shining, so warm rays from the sun. It's like a contrast between the cool breeze and the warm sun. Yeah, just doing that exercise, grounds you, right? Puts you in the present. And the most important thing to come back to is the breath. Like, being very aware of each breath that you take in, each inhalation, each exhalation. Yeah, it's such an important practice sometimes to do. When we go on vacations, we enjoy ourselves so much, especially when we travel to new places. We build a lot of core memories, and one of the big reasons is we're completely present because you're in a new place, and the new place along with the people you're with sort of pull you into the present. So we build a lot of core memories, right? So very important. Just thought I'd share that. It's I firmly believe that it plays a big role in any health journey. So, right, see you soon. Let's have some green tea. It's been a few hours since my lunch, so it's good to drink my green tea. That's one of our 21 tweaks. We're not following all of the 21 tweaks by Dr. Greger, but this is one tweak towards weight loss. Blueberries are awesome for humans and dogs. Do you want to have a blueberry? Fruits time. Let's check that off. Let's check that off here. Unbelievable, but true. Whoops. The proper way. It's not a legit reset project with Karthik weight loss vlog if there's no filter coffee footage. No coffee pop-ups. Yeah, so just a quick update. Um, I started doing my workout today, Real Start Plus program. Engage Plus was the workout I started doing. So yesterday, what happened was with the with the boxing workout, I worked out using weights, and I really pushed myself yesterday. And I think I tweaked my upper back, so it was pretty tweaked up yesterday, but I always managed it. Not right after the workout, but a little bit after. Excuse me. But so what happened today was, as I was working out, this also uses weights. My upper back is sort of acting up. So I'm listening to my body. My body is telling me to slow down, right? It's asking me to wait, and it needs to heal. So it's very important. So the reason I'm sharing this with you is, sometimes this happens, especially when you're in a weight loss journey and you're exercising, and if it's too much and your body asks you to slow down, listen to it. So I'm opting to not work out today. I'm going to take it easy. Yes, there will be an item on the checklist that we can't check, but that's okay. What's more important is that you're being aware of what you're skipping, and you're tracking honestly, and that's what really matters. That's what counts. The what really counts is you tried, and you're honest with your tracking, and feel good about that. The win is that you've gone so far. You've tried, and you're listening to your body. You're taking a step back. It's okay. um, like I said in yesterday's video, if one of the it's a whole ecosystem, right? Different things that we are doing to reduce our weight. If one of the things start breaking down, you know keep the other things going properly. So don't skimp out on like things that you can control. Like, for example, for me, if I'm not going to work out today, that's one thing that I'm not doing, but I can choose to do the other things, which is eat healthy, intermittent fasting and things like that. As long as it's healthy and it's safe, keep the other things going. Don't let everything go down. Tighten those other things, and so that you give yourself that room for this particular aspect to grow back and heal, right? So we're not going to exercise today. We're going to take it easy. What I am going to do is I'm going to change and take him for a comfortable walk. So that way I'm not completely not exercising, but doing something safe, moving, right? And if this continues tomorrow as well, there are slower, more like recovery workouts with Team Body Project that we'll explore. But today, there's muscle spasms that I'm having, so I'm gonna just drink water and just rest a bit. All right, it's nice to take those rests. All right, just wanted to share that with you, and I'll see you soon. So for my back pain, um, I'm gonna have a medicine, um, but it's recommended not to have this medicine empty stomach. So I'm just gonna choose something to eat, even though even though I've already done with this in my Gregor list today. I'm gonna choose safe on the stomach, healthy, low calorie option, which is this rye bread. Uh, one slice just has about 120 calories. Uh, so even though we might not be on a calorie deficit today, it's better to be safe, right? If always check with your doctor if there's a medicine that you should have or something that you should take uh, not on an empty stomach, then definitely do it. Um, and just be honest with yourself. Just make a mental note. Things like this happen, right? You're always climbing up. You might fall down a few times. We'll get back up. It's part and parcel of the whole process. Don't beat yourself up. Just relax and stay happy. You know. See you soon. I'm finishing up my early dinner today. It's right now it's 6:50 in the evening, and we're gonna step out but I'm gonna have my early dinner today. So the only item remaining on our checklist was one bean item. So I'm just having the kutu from the morning, one serving of that, and some zero fat Greek yogurt to go with it. So I figured, get some protein up for the muscles to recover better, and also to reintroduce more healthy gut bacteria because it's probiotic, right? To go with it, because I had some medicines as well, so it needs to good way to replenish the healthy gut bacteria. So that's gonna be my dinner. Let's check that off. And another quick thing about exercise, because we didn't officially do the exercise, but still we want to try to do some exercise. One of the safest forms of exercise is just walking, but it needs to be as brisk as possible. So I'll see how I feel after I come back. Maybe I'll take chutney for a brisk walk, and that can count as our exercise. We'll see how it goes. See you soon. All right, let's start our fast. Awesome. Started 1 hour early today. Let's try and stick to the usual time tomorrow so that we get 1 hour extra fast if possible. Awesome. Just taking chutney quickly. But yeah, so just a quick update. So I ended up giving in today. Along with my dinner that I showed, I had a few pieces of snack, a little bit of Terra chips. What else did I have? Yeah, I think that's it. And a little bit of crackers. Not great, right? But I think what happened there was that's emotional eating. Even though I did not need that, I felt I needed it. I felt kind of hungry. Partially maybe because I was bummed that I couldn't actually do my workout today. And it happens. So this happens. And the reason I'm sharing is, to show that, weight loss is up and down. It's all ups and downs, and it's all about how you course correct yourself. I was successful in the afternoon for a couple of days, to keep snacks at bay. But, it got me, right? And it's not a big deal. I still was in my eating window, and it was pretty early when I did that, around 6:45. So it's still not bad. But the important thing is to be honest with yourself, not just do it under the rug, right? Be honest with yourself that you made a mistake, that you slipped, and it's important to acknowledge that it's emotional eating. I did not need that food. I was full from the actual dinner that I had. And for next time that happens, I'm gonna replace it with something else, like maybe a hot beverage or something. But this time I slipped. Just wanted to give you guys an update to let you know that I make the mistakes as well. And if you made a mistake, think of me. I'm there with you to prop you up and say, hey, it's okay. Be honest with yourself, and try your best not to repeat it, right? Quick update. Yeah, and also I found that I'm able to walk okay, so I might catch that exercise after all, after we return home from our trip outside. If I'm still kind of okay, I might actually do a 45-minute to an hour of walk with chutney, to get the blood flowing. It's a good day outside, so I'm gonna make use of that, and that will help us to check off that exercise. And see, so I just spoke about the emotional eating as a mistake that I made, but what's more important is this urge to do the exercise, get that off the list, right? Check that off the list, and that urge is the is the habit that's been inculcated through this program, right? Through the discipline. And that's the win, that's the non-scale victory, that you feel like still working out and finding some way to work out. That's the most important thing. All right, if I'm doing that walk, I'll catch you in a bit in that walk. All right, I'll see you soon. Keep being human and keep doing your best. All right, so yeah, we returned a while ago, um, and yeah, now I'm out on my walk. This is not just a NEPA walk, this is actually my exercise for the day. So yeah, I'm going on a brisk walk with this guy, and yeah, thankfully I'm able to walk fast, and that's not affecting my back. But yeah, it's like I'm proud of myself. And if you're following along, and if you are in a similar situation where you couldn't really do classic workout, but you chose to be active and move, that's awesome. Good job. So let's check this one out on the daily dozen list. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go back home and have my weight loss tea, and we'll wrap it for the day. See you soon. Just came back home. That got my blood flowing. My legs are on fire, and it's like my legs are buzzing, because there's a lot of blood flow going on there. Really walked fast, and it felt good. I've not walked fast like that in quite a while. Because it's still in spring, and in winter you can't really walk that fast anyways, so it is good. uh, Something important to keep in mind is to definitely stretch, especially the legs. Stretch the legs out after a walk, because if you walk fast, even more than running, if you walk fast your muscles get really tight, and it's not fun in the next day if you don't stretch out. So I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna hydrate myself with my weight loss tea, and then we'll wrap up for the day. Yeah, so the distance I went was, about, there's chutney over there, about 2.8 kilometers in about 30 minutes. So that's roughly 3.5 miles per hour, which constitutes as, you know, brisk walk, right? Thankfully. So that's an exercise. Just having my weight loss tea. Um, so I had my nighttime weigh-in, and it was 79.2, which is not too bad. Yesterday it was 79.1. I was expecting it to be a lot more today, but it's not too bad. I'm not expecting a huge weight drop or anything like that in the morning tomorrow, because we're not exactly on much of a calorie deficit today, especially because we didn't do a full workout. But hopefully we didn't get too much of a dent, because we did do a fast walk, brisk walk workout, which is still good. So let's hope for the best. Today I just made sure I filmed all of that, all of the struggles, because this is very much part and parcel of any health journey or any weight loss journey. And the important thing is we made best use of it, and we overall, like, if you sum up all the choices, we made some good choices today. So if you followed along and you did something similar, be proud of yourself. All right, thank you so much for following me today, and we'll catch you tomorrow.